If we look at this example, on the face of it, it looks like it's drawn out pretty well. But there are a few key areas which, if you use guidelines and you ghost out the letters beforehand, you'll be able to produce a more accurate drawing to paint. So if we look at just two basic errors, we see Popcorn Company, and he's only managed to fit popcorn into the lettering, so therefore he's drawn them too big. And then if we look at the uncle, part of Uncle Ben's wrapper, again, he's only put in 3 of the letters and he's missed out the L and the E. Now, I'm not going to correct all of it for him, but I'm going to give you and show you a few sort of examples of where perhaps he would need to make some adjustments. So if we just look at this one wrapper here, I can see he can draw lettering relatively accurate, but he's not using guidelines. So for example, if we look here, this popcorn lettering, 1.5 times the size of that. That's about 9 mil. So this would be approximately between 16 and 17. So you can see there that wrapper is far too wide compared to the lettering. This P should be 1.5 times the size of this P, whereas in fact it's over twice the size. So although it's good enough to get a secure, and if his painting is good, it might get a secure plus, because it lacks accuracy in the lettering and what is seen, it's not ever going to get an excellent level. The other thing which I'm noticing too is the shape looks very good and he's got his point of reference, but if we do a simple measurement, how wide the neck is from there to there, the neck is 4 centimeters. So on there, it should be 6. So you can see the neck isn't wide enough in terms of the accuracy to fit that in. And that's one of the reasons he hasn't been able to fit in all of the word walkers. The other thing is too, if you look at the width of this leg, the width of that leg is about 2.5 centimeters. So between here and here should be 2.5 centimeters plus another 1.25. So it should be about 3.75. So it should be probably that wide. So you can see how far off he is. In fact, I would say the thickness of this leg is actually thinner than that leg, even though it should be 1.5 times the size. So there are reasons with his outline why he's made these mistakes. And although he can make some changes to the corrections, he can't completely correct them all without actually drawing it out and starting it again. But as I said, if we just put our guidelines here, and to start off, we put in just the U, and then the N and the C and the E are the same height. So we put in another guideline there. The N would go to there, C to about there, the L to there, and the E to about there. We've worked out that it's going to then fit in before we start actually putting the detail in. So it's important to get to a stage where you know things are going to fit before putting the detail in. Now you can see this part of this letter goes underneath there, whereas in fact, because this is incorrect, I don't get that correct, but at least I am showing that I'm managing to put the letters in which actually appear on the wrapper. So I've now fitted in the full word uncle.